The road to greatness is alight with the wailing of broken soldiers and the whispered weeping of their women. Yet the men who are the cause of this suffering must pay them no heed. The Chola dynasty is like the elephant of the forest, a beast that can thrive only by wrecking the weeds beneath it as it marches through the undergrowth. Like the elephant, we must seize whatever opportunity we find to grow stronger, even when it means crushing those who stand in our way. My father never tires of telling me this story, but I doubt that I will pass it on to my son when the time comes to teach him the ways of emperors. Our family has ruled parts of Tamil country for over 1,000 years. Other dynasties rose and fell in the time that it took our ancestors to blink, yet greatness continued to elude us. That all changed when my father came to power. As a newly crowned ruler, he took the name Raja, the King of Kings, a name that turned out to be prophetic. He has conquered many of our neighbors and turned the small Chola kingdom into a powerful empire. An empire which I am set to inherit. It is my destiny to be as great a ruler as him, perhaps an even greater one. Despite his many accomplishments, there is a shadow in his gaze. He has achieved the greatness that he sought, but in doing so, he has become corrupted by darkness. He tries to instill this darkness in me, with these fables of greatness through domination. But I do not believe that greatness and corruption are inseparable. History is evidence enough. After carving out his vast empire, Ashoka, greatest of all rulers, turned to a life of service to his people. He built hospitals for the sick and dug wells for the thirsty. Rich and poor alike throve during his reign. Is that not true greatness? To not just rule, but to rule justly? Father just shakes his head whenever I tell him this, or laughs at me if he is in a good mood. Yet he has given me a chance to prove him wrong. We are at war with our old rivals, the Chalukyan dynasty, and he has tasked me with invading their lands. I will wage a just war. When I return to Tanjavur, Raja will know what his son is capable of. We have reached Chalukian lands. I would say that the grass is greener on this side of the river, if I could see it.
The knight is our ally, Your Highness. The main Chalukian army is sleeping nearby, and if we tread lightly, they will never know that we were here.
Sorry, Ayya.
These peasants supply the Chalukian soldiers with food. If we clear out the garrisons, we could deprive our enemy of supplies.
One lord takes our men to fight in his war, and the next one steals the food from our children's plates. Must we forever be trampled down into the muck?
A wise choice, Your Highness. Had we spared these peasants, they would have given us but a fraction of what they had stored here in tribute. This path appears to lead to the enemy's elephant enclosure. A single rider could sneak up unnoticed and light a fire, causing a panic among the animals.
Chola soldiers are trying to infiltrate our camp. Send more guards here! Now!
Curses! That was our only chance. Now we will have to face these beasts in the field. have done all that we can to undermine the Chalukyas. Now, let us destroy them in battle.
இந்த கணமே போகிறேன். சரி ஐயா. அப்படியே.
Our allies in Vengi will attack from the east at your command, Yuvaraja. But their forces are not as strong as ours. We should coordinate our attacks with them, lest the Chalukyas divide our armies and conquer them piece by piece. Oh, this little gash!
கட்டுவேன்.
I have had worse. Just get me bandaged up, and I will be back on the front lines in no time.
நான் தயார். கட்டுவேன்.
நான் தயார். காட்டில் பொறுக்குவேன். சரி, காட்டில் பொறுக்குவேன். நான் தயார். கட்டுவேன். என்ன கட்டளை? காட்டில் பொறுக்குவேன். கட்டுவேன். நான் தயார். பொறுக்குவேன்.
கட்டுவேன். கட்டுவேன். சரி, கட்டுவேன். கட்டுவேன்.
சரி, ஆயுதத்தை எடு. சரி ஐயா.
என்ன கட்டளை? கட்டுவேன். 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 கட்டுவேன்.
சரி.
The capital of Manyaketa is the jewel of the Chalukyan dynasty, and treasures stolen from Chola lands fill their universities. We should plunder them and humiliate the Chalukyas.
கட்டுவேன். 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 மரம் வெட்டுவேன். என்ன கட்டளை?
தோண்டுவேன். நான் தயார். கட்டுவேன்.
சரி, கட்டுவேன்.
சரி. கட்டுவேன்.
கட்டுவேன். நான் தயார். என்ன கட்டளை கட்டுவேன் ஏ கட்டுவேன் சரி கட்டுவேன் ஏ கட்டுவேன் 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 கட்டுவேன்
நான் தயார் என்ன கட்டளை கட்டுவேன்
நான் தயார் தோண்டுவேன்
சரி கட்டுவேன் 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 என்ன கட்டளை கட்டுவேன் 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 மரம் வெட்டுவேன்
என்ன கட்டளை பாய்ந்து தாக்கு உங்கள் சித்தம் அப்படியே. இந்த கணமே போகிறேன். முன்னேறு.
சரி. கட்டுவேன்.
சரி, பாய்ந்து தாக்கு. உங்கள் சித்தம், ஆயுதத்தை எடு.
ஏ, நான் தயார். கட்டுவேன். 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 கட்டுவேன்.
சரி, அப்படியே. இந்த கணமே போகிறேன்.
என்ன கட்டளை? கட்டுவேன். சரி. கட்டுவேன். 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 என்ன கட்டளை? கட்டுவேன். நான் தயார்.
என்ன கட்டளை? பாய்ந்து தாக்கு. உங்கள் சித்தம், முன்னேறு. என்ன கட்டளை? ஆயுதத்தை எடு. உங்கள் சித்தம், பாய்ந்து தாக்கு. என்ன கட்டளை? ஆயுதத்தை எடு. சரி, முன்னேறு.
ஏ, கட்டுவேன்.
தாக்கு. முன்னேறு. அப்படியே. சரி ஐயா. சரி, ஆயுதத்தை எடு. என்ன கட்டளை? சரி, முன்னேறு.
சரி. நான் தயார். கட்டுவேன். என்ன கட்டளை? கட்டுவேன். சரி, கட்டுவேன். கட்டுவேன்.
உங்கள் சித்தம் பாய்ந்து தாக்கு.
சரி, கட்டுவேன்.
என்ன கட்டளை? ஆயுதத்தை எடு.
நான் தயார். கட்டுவேன்.
சரி, முன்னேறு. கட்டளை ஆயுதத்தை எடு. சரி, பாய்ந்து தாக்கு.
This is not over yet. You can batter my army and pillage my cities, but you will never crush the Chalukya dynasty. Your Highness, I have received terrible news. Your father, Raja, has passed away.
What? This cannot be. I must return to Tanjavur at
என்ன
once.
கட்டளை?
I leave the army in your hands, General.
The Cholas are without a leader.
உங்கள் சித்தம்.
Let us cast off their yoke and
முன்னேறு.
avenge those whom we lost to their invasion.
என்ன கட்டளை கட்டுவேன்.
சரி, ஆயுதத்தை எடு.
We give you what little we can spare.
நான் தயார்.
So, my own peasants have decided to supply the enemy. Very well. I shall repay their loyalty in kind.
உங்கள் சித்தம். என்ன கட்டளை? இந்த கணமே போகிறேன். அப்படியே. சரி ஐயா. இந்த கணமே போகிறேன். சரி, என்ன கட்டளை? முன்னேறு. பாய்ந்து தாக்கு. உங்கள் சித்தம். முன்னேறு. சரி, பாய்ந்து தாக்கு. என்ன கட்டளை? முன்னேறு.
என்ன கட்டளை கட்டுவேன். கட்டுவேன் கட்டுவேன் கட்டுவேன்
உங்கள் சித்தம் அப்படியே
சரி கட்டுவேன்
சரி ஆயுதத்தை எடு
என்ன கட்டளை கட்டுவேன் சரி எங்கடவே கட்டுவேன்
என்ன கட்டளை முன்னேறு
நான் தயார் கட்டுவேன்
To defile the jewel of my empire in this manner. Have you no honor?
Victory is ours! Take whatever plunder you can find, men, and let us return home. We have an emperor to mourn, and a new one to celebrate.
Days and nights merged into a restless blur as I rode back to Banjavar. My mind was empty, as if every thought and emotion had hidden in corners beyond my reach. It was not until I came into the palace and saw my father's body that I woke to find that the nightmare was real. The King of Kings was dead. Seeing my father's cold, grey face, knowing that he would never tell another tale about the elephants of the forests, I wept for the first time since I was a boy. He had died of old age, a quick, painless death, his wives told me, as if the abruptness with which he had left the world was any consolation for his departure. As soon as the tomb guarding his ashes had been sealed, the crown was thrust upon my head. I had longed for this day, but grief clouded whatever joy the occasion should have brought. For the common soldier, dying is small fry. Suffer as they might, they know that it is their destiny to die for their betters. But when you are among the men whose fate it is to shape the world, when every potential future that you could have created flickers out of existence as you gasp your final, miserable breath, dying is too much. It will be long before this bane subsides. Yet I must rule in spite of it.